Well, I've been soaking this antique pie tin that I got today. Actually, my son found it at our local Goodwill store where you pay by the pound. Yes, we went back this weekend. And I'm really glad we did. This is from a company that was out of Chicago, Illinois. The company made pies. They were called Case Moody. And right from what I can find out, the factory originally stood where I guess it's US Cellular Field, otherwise known as the White Sox Stadium or ball field in Chicago is now. So there's a lot of insane history behind this company. So if you want to look it up, just look up Case Moody Pies Chicago and Google that, and it will take you to this incredible story of how this company originated and how it died technically. But anyway, as far as the tin goes, I'm soaking it right now. I want to clean it up here much better. I think I can do a pretty good job. Yeah, this thing was well used, and I feel whoever had it, because these tins were not sold to the public, just the pies. So this came from the factory originally, and so whoever used it, maybe they worked there a long time ago, and employees got to take some home or give some to friends. Who knows? It's very cool. I'm going to clean this up, and actually ultimately, because I'm a huge collector of kitchen memorabilia, especially the antique stuff, I would like to hang it on a wall. I think that would look neat. But yeah, I have some work to do. All right, Teddy found and discovered this old school Tommy track. Oh no. And Thomas. That is no longer sold in America. I guess the company Tommy, you can buy their products now still in Japan. But they stopped selling when, Teddy?
2006. They stopped selling it and making it in America. These Tomy products can only be bought in Japan. They're Thomas and French related. They started making them in 2000, or not 2000. Sometime in the 1980s. You can still buy them off store shelves, but like I said, only in Japan.
He keeps going in circles.
All the blue track is from 2001. The accessories that you see around the track are from 1999. These were discovered in a digging dump.
It's the Goodwill outlet store. Our nickname is the Digging Dump. Oh!
And
he's hung up.
Just one day ago. And we are planning to resell it in maybe a few weeks.
On eBay.
On eBay as an auction.
So this will be the kids' first try at selling something on auction. Obviously, it will be through me, my account. So, yeah, this was a cool find. We paid by the pound, and the total paid today was $14 even. We got a lot of stuff, so. All right, we'll be back. All right, here's the final results from my cleaning of the Case Moody pie tin that my oldest son Joey found miraculously today at our local pay by the pound Goodwill store. I showed you how it was originally, and this was whoever had this, obviously it's been well used, and I like that. It's nostalgia. It's cool. I think somebody once, I think it's right here. Oh no, right here. Must have bam, stabbed a knife in there or something. Maybe a child. It's funny. But almost poked through the back, but it's not a hole, technically. Anyway, Even if it was, I could care less. I'm going to hang it on my kitchen wall here. I think it's cool. You know, a really neat part of Chicago history. I guess they actually have some of these in a museum there. A couple of museums, as a matter of fact. But this is what I used to clean it. It's, you know, they warn you to be careful with using it on aluminum, which I'm assuming that's what this is. Other products that I have, they warn, do not use on aluminum. So I'm glad I had this stuff. Great product. So, all right. Happy with the results here. Well, here are two train cars, actually a car and a caboose that Teddy found today at our local pay by the pound Goodwill once again. So I'm going to let him explain to you quickly what these two are.
The red and yellow one on the bottom is a caboose of the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railway Company. Both of these railroad cars were both made by Lifelike in China. Not sure if you could see it. Lifelike made in China. The
What scale?
These were both half HO scale, which means half O scale. Very popular scale in this area. The blue box car on the top, blue and yellow, Louisville and Nashville Railway Company.
And what's that stand for? The ATSF?
Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe.
Do they still use these anymore in real life?
Both of these railroads are... This railroad is considered a fallen flag, which means this railroad either went bankrupt or was merged into a bigger railway company.
And
This one, if you get lucky, you could still see these cabooses as shoving platforms or on the end of freight trains. But
I know somebody that actually took a video of one of these in New Mexico, and they were like, you don't see these every day. And he posted it on Facebook, and this was like in the past year. Kind of funny. Out in the middle of nowhere in Mexico kind of place.
most of the cabooses that are still in revenue service are either used as shoving platforms or transfer cabooses from one yard to another.
Okay. Thanks for the info. My son is a trained genius. Okay, well, I found another Atlas strong shoulder mason jar today. And I found one last weekend as well, which I'll show here for comparison in a moment. This almost has a pinkish tinge, so I'm really not sure of the age of this as a whole. You can see the seam here that runs up through the lip. And this one, actually, it has the Hazel Atlas glassmaker's mark on the bottom, along with, there's a J, a 12, and I think that's a 2. I didn't really get too far with my research as far as, the age of it. But I was still happy. It cost me like 15 cents. So in comparison, I know this one is old, big time. I put some beach glass of mine in it. Trying to show here. It's another strong shoulder mason, but this one, it's like the pontil mark is slightly offset there, and there is not a Hazel Atlas mark at all. So this one's aqua glass. The one I found today is technically clear, but like I said, possible manganese, which would mean 1915 and earlier is the date of manufacturing. So lastly, Teddy, what were your thoughts on this when you first saw it, when I showed it to you?
This is ridiculous. Why did you even buy it?
I couldn't help it. You don't see these every day, that is for sure. It's like it's a shoe stretcher. I'm pretty sure it's vintage, but I think my grandpa had a couple pairs of these, you know. I don't know. That's a total relic right here. Ooh, listen to what it squeaks. There was another one in there, but it had, I don't know, it was totally beat up and it looked like it was actually in a fire or something. So I had to get it. I don't know. I'm just like that. I like weird pieces of history, you know. Who uses these anymore anyway? So, all right. I hope everybody enjoyed the video of our thrifting fun once again on a Saturday in Wisconsin here. You know, it's been really cold out and there's not a whole lot of activities to do safely outside. You know, you could go skiing or tubing, snowmobiling, this and that for a couple hours tops, but then you're going to come home and really not feel good. At least I wouldn't, being out in the cold that long. So, all right. Thanks. We'll see you guys later. Okay, bye.